Okay, it's time to see what I got done today. We'll try and make this quick, because I had a couple other videos I threw in for today as well. So, what are we at? 3 or 4 videos just for a day. Alas. So, I did get the hops out of here. It was nightmarish to do so. Much more so than expected. Upon removing one and ripping everything up, I actually extended this by 1 length of bricks. I did not get anything built here, but I did get 2 hops plants pulled out here and a 3rd one there. They're now over there, and I will need to test them from time to time for their ability to stay put, because, my goodness, they really had decided that they were part of the earth, and I might end up with weed hops over here. Yikes. Yeah, so I got this all watered in. I got the Siberian iris and a regular, a German bearded iris moved up. To me, these are the regular kind because I grew up with them, and I did not grow up with any other kind of iris. I got quite a few raspberries harvested, but they're just in a cup out there. You can see how small my wood chip pile has now become. It came to here and was probably twice as tall as it is right now, so that's not much. We'll start in the back. I've finished off this pile of chips. It now looks a bit like the trash lady from Fraggle Rock. 80s references for the win, right? I got these out of here, which is nice. I'm happy I got them out of here. Could stand to harvest some more peppers. I can't let them go the whole way right because the slugs get them. See, got some of my red clover going to flower here. It's not native, but I like it. It's very low needs. I just tripped on everything in there, so I'm sorry if that was a bit of a rocky ride. Harvested some noodle beans over there and stuck them straight in my mouth. I don't think a noodle bean has gotten into my kitchen or out of my garden yet. I also picked up the, what is this? Parsnip. And pitched it out from in there. Let's check on this. Still not ripe, but getting really close. It actually has some give to it. It isn't just like a little rock. It's going to be interesting trying to find where they all are, because really I only know where 2 of them are, but there were a bunch. I don't know what's going on in there. Ugh, I gotta trim them again, though, I know that. I lost hand pruners at some point. I did get quite a few of the purple basil-y stuff. It doesn't taste like basil. To be honest, I don't really like the way it tastes. All this purple crap. It's gorgeous. Let's see if we get it to focus. It's gorgeous, and it really brings a lot of depth to the garden. But it completely blocks the ability, like, I had this set up, as you can see, such that you could just step into the pathways and get in there and maintain it without having to go all around. But once this purple stuff was growing, I couldn't do any of that because it's, you know, I'm prepared for how the milkweed behaves and how the lilies behave, but this is just like, it only gets this tall and it creates a wall. So I went around and cut a lot of them off at the base. They're annuals, and I only let 1 go to seed last year, and I got all of this out of it. Over into there. Down there, I cut a bunch away from the walkway, so I'm going to continue on that. I did misplace my pruners. I found a shovel. I have a tendency to lose these. I did dredge the fire pit. It needs that done from time to time. I put it into the barrel and pulled the barrel out of the way. This is a bit of hops scruff. I also pulled back some wood chips here with the intent of extending another row of the pot-in-pot nursery, despite my post earlier about the problems I'm having with it. If I choose wisely, I think it's going to be better than anything else I got going on. I leveled this up to rock level, so there's another like 4 loads of wood chips here, even though, as we saw in an earlier video, it's like 6 to 8 inches deep all the way around here. Think about how many wood chips I've moved. And then don't think about your back. I'm actually doing quite fine. This is then, of course, thicker, but it has not been weeded or weed killed underneath, so it's a little bit more of a problem. I'm also sheet mulching on the other side and moving some of these. Now I have a shovel in my hand so I can point with. That's silly, I'm putting it under my arm. I have a lot of sheet mulch that's like boxes thrown on the ground, in case you didn't know, that I'm throwing more wood chips on top of over there, even though this is solidly like a foot deep. It will be really good compost in a year or two anyway, even if it's too deep. My hope is to suppress the weeds to the point where I don't have to use chemicals to do it, so we'll see how it goes. So I think that's everything I did today. I think so. Feels like a lot, and that's from like 4 to whatever the heck time it is now. I don't know, I feel like it's like 7:30. I did all of that, so it's going pretty well. I do want to add the raspberries that I just harvested into the balsamic vinegar dressing with oil in it that I make, that I kind of keep in the fridge and just keep re-upping. It's amazing how things in vinegar just last forever. Try it. You'll still be eating aged fruit in vinegar years later, and it'll still taste amazing. In fact, it'll taste even better. So, yeah. Well, my house is dirty. Whatever. I did leave those grasses there. I honestly can't remember what else I was saying I might do, but it's been a busy day, and I'm very satisfied with my progress, and the sun is starting to go down, so I think that's about it. Bye!